sure they're great athletes, but what do they do after that?
My point exactly.
Yeah.
The 1 or 2% that actually go. There are several athletes who, if someone stepped in at the right moment to give them the right incentive to move forward, the belief in themselves that they can do it, imagine how that percentage might just balloon.
Right.
And that's what No Books, No Ball does. We step in at that moment when they're on the cusp of making those decisions, and we say to them, listen, you can make this thing happen.
Even without sports.
Even without sports, that's the ticket. They have to understand that there is life out there beyond sports. You can be successful in life without taking the athletic. And those are the things that we really push home.
And that's probably the majority of the kids that you deal with.
Exactly. It's very
community service.
About maybe 2% of the kids go on to play professionally, and even fewer professionally in the States. The ones that do go on to play, they play overseas and different countries. And that goes for both men and women. So.
Is it done?
Not very much. Just in the middle of the second. Yeah. Good? Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, stand by on the open.
1 and 2. I should have told you that. Wow.
Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Ellie Pai Hong, and this is Comcast Newsmakers. This hour's newsmaker is Michael Brock, co-chairman for No Books, No Ball Foundation. Today we'll be talking about the first annual Community Service Powered Summit. Michael, great to have you here.
Great to be here. Before we get into this, I just want to take a moment to thank Comcast. No Books, No Ball has been floating under the radar for over a decade. To have an opportunity to get out and speak about what we do is an amazing opportunity for us. So first and foremost, we need to thank Comcast for giving us the opportunity.
Well, we appreciate that. Let's get it on the radar and talk about the foundation. Tell us what your mission is.
Our mission is to ensure that not only student athletes, but students in general that go through our program have an opportunity for success at primarily the collegiate level. We provide them academic training in terms of tutoring, mentoring, ACT, SAT, college prep, college life skills programs, and all of the things that surround or will enable them to go on to the collegiate level and be successful. As far as the student athletes are concerned that we service, we deal with training camps, sports camps. Just recently, we dealt with a camp whereby there were college coaches, Division I and Division II, who came in to take a look at some of those students who, again, float under the radar. They're not the top echelon athletes, but they could very well go in and compete successfully at the collegiate level. So we've set up a situation whereby the coaches can come in and watch them play. There may be scholarships that come with that. There may not be. Those kids that don't get scholarships from that opportunity, we move forward and utilize all of our resources to try to assist them in obtaining the funding necessary to go on to college.
Because the percentage of kids who actually go on to get scholarships and play professionally is very small. So the majority of the kids, I would think, you have to help them academically and convince them they can go to college.
Absolutely. That's first and foremost in our mission, to make sure that we instill in those kids the idea, the belief that they can go on and be successful in whatever it is that they do in life. It doesn't necessarily have to be professional sports. There are other ways to go on in life and be successful, and those are the ideas that we really push forward in our programs and everything that we do through mentoring and our interaction with those student athletes and the kids who aren't involved in athletics at all. We deal with them as well. There are mentoring programs. There are, again, ACT, SAT, college.
So we were talking about this earlier, once they get into college, the time management skills, study skills.
Exactly. There are kids that come from backgrounds that have not been acquainted with those things. How to write a check, how to manage your time. It's a totally different animal dealing with time management, going from high school into a collegiate situation, whereby you don't have teachers who are hounding you to turn in homework and so on. At this point, you have to move. be mature and step up to the plate. If you have assignments due, they have to get in a timely manner. Therein lies your time management skills, and that's where we kind of make sure that they at least are acquainted with, excuse me, the fact that those things are going to be necessary in college.
Well, I'm going to manage our time for this interview because I would definitely want to get the information in about your first annual community service Power Summit.
Oh, I am very excited about this one. The first annual Community Service Power Summit. What we're doing that particular evening is that we're bringing individuals together to, again, make them aware of the work that we're doing in the community. You know, we've been around for over a decade, and there are people that need to know what we do. We are not necessarily asking for money, but what we're asking for is relationships. That evening is about relationship building. And so the individuals that we brought there that evening, we want them to not only get to know us, but get to know each other, create a forum for synergies among those people.
All right. All the information on that gala is on causify.com, causified.com, open to the public.
Yes, it is.
Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And this hour's newsmaker has been Michael Brock from No Books, No Ball Foundation. I'm Ellie Pye. We'll see you next time. Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
Doesn't it go by really quick?